All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early, smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. And I got my brother Drew Tyson in the building. What's happening with it, Drew?
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir, man. I got an open panel today. We're gonna cook. I just want to get everybody's opinions and predictions on the fights and shit that's coming up this weekend. Man, I'll be trying not to curse in the first 4 minutes, and I already messed up. So this video ain't gonna get monetized. That's how they do, man. They do. YouTube's so shady. It is what it is, man. Salute to the chat. Let me do a quick roll call, and we're going to start cooking. Pablo Escobar in the building. What's happening with it? Miami Snoopy 305. Anwar Willis in the building. Slip the jab. Brandon Adam Perry up in this joint. Let me see here. Then we got Slew Cali. What's happening with it, Cali? You on mute, brother. I'll let Cali get situated. We got Slip the Jab, Brandon Adam Perry, Southpaw Boxing 77, Frank from the Land, Robert Singleton, Esio Bela, Appear brother. I gotta talk to you because I gotta pronounce your name. I feel like I'm disrespecting you if I don't say your name correctly because you doing your thing. You always a supporter. So please hit me up on IG and let me know how to pronounce your name correctly. Black Attack, Carolina Slim in the building, Big Texas, Mr. Shelton up in this joint, Jason, Rod Neal, let me see what we got here, Anthony Bolton, Rick Blackwell, Jelly Bean, Whatever Man, Joseph Brown, Opulent LD, B. Pauly, the lovely Shade Girl 885. Shade Girl, I want to link up with you in Alabama, but I'll be back down there though. When we go back for the next training camp, I'm taking the Rat Pack with me. So while we down there, Shade Girl, we gotta link up. We gotta get Drew, try to get Drew to come down. You know what I'm saying? If you got time, come on through. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're gonna have us a nice look, man. I know all the spots now. I know all the spots. I'm telling you, it's cool, laid back. If you grown and you like to relax and chill, that's the spot. I'm telling you, that's the spot, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for joining us this morning. We in here. The lovely Brown Sugar Tay salute. I see you, Sister Quee. I see you, Charlie Whoop Whoop. Let's see what we got here. Salute to everybody. I don't want to start skipping over people. Salute to everybody in the building. Callie, what's happening, bro? You on mute.
What's happening? What's going on?
Man, good to hear from you, brother. Good to hear from you, bro. Y'all know Cali Enigma. This is one of the first brothers I actually met in person, man. Good dude right here, Cali Enigma. What's up, bro? How you been?
Oh, man, I'm doing good, man. Like, I'm saying, I'm just grinding right now, man. Trying to make more money, trying to stack more money. You know what I'm saying? I've been working a lot of overtime, and I'm also running a couple businesses right now as well. So,
ooh, go get it, Cali. Yeah. Go get it, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Go get it, homie.
That's the mindset right now, man. The mindset is the hustle and the grind, and to eventually just work for me long term. So as of right now, though, I'm gonna keep this job while I'm building up my two businesses.
Smart move.
And then go from there. You know what I'm saying? But right now it's just about the hustle. So I'm just trying to have this right proper kind of mindset. That's why I ain't been on YouTube. I don't have time for it.
Man.
So
yeah. I salute the hell out of you, bro. That shit just put a smile on my face. And that's a good move. That's a smart move to keep your job while you building your business, your brand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to tell people, bro. Sometimes I don't be having because I run my own businesses. Sometimes I don't be having time to do my morning show, and it bothered me because I be wanting to come on here, but I gotta weigh my options as far as money go. Like, if I can make $300 this morning doing X, Y, and Z, is it worth going on YouTube saying what's up to people and get $100 in the super chats or some shit? I know people. I mean, I'm being open with y'all. I have to weigh my options out, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I sacrifice and say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna come on YouTube and talk boxing with the brothers, the family, and shit like that. And I miss out on a lot of money doing that. But luckily for me, I run like 4 different businesses, so you know it balances out and where I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? But I salute you. That put a smile on my face. And I want to take this time too, man. I'm gonna give a shout out to Drew. You know, look, man, Drew Titan and BFTB is some brothers. When I first saw them and heard them speak, I knew they could be big. I said, man, these brothers right here, they got something. They got the it. Some people don't have the it factor. You know, they want to talk about boxing. They want to talk this and talk that. Cool. Everybody got right to talk. But some people have the it factor. I knew Drew and BFTB had the it thing. I said, man, these brothers. So I try to encourage them to do it. And I'm so proud of what you're doing, Drew. I'm so proud of not just your YouTube boxing channel, because you already blew up on that, but the Painful Excellence podcast is dope as fuck, bro. Just to give you some love on that.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Look, man. I told you. I've been following you. It's now like year number 12. I was following you when you were 78 Fight News.
Yes, sir.
And I don't even remember how I came across, because I had a YouTube account, but I ain't know nothing about shit. And I was just listening to you talk. I said, man, this nigga sound like every one of my family members from the Midwest and the South. So I was just started following you, just talking about boxing. And I'm like, all right, brother just sound like he chilling. You know what I'm saying? You ain't sitting there with no suit and tie trying to be something that you're not. So I started following you. And without getting into the old rigmarole, when you started the LDBC, I totally felt it. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of going to these other channels trying to make friends. Well, I wasn't really trying to make friends. I was trying to talk boxing. Right. And I couldn't go anywhere without getting called out of my name. And this is before my face was attached to a fucking avatar. Right. So I was 2 seconds from I'm like arguing with people and I don't even know. And I was just getting my feet wet with social media. I didn't know what trolling was. And when you said we're going to take our business elsewhere, and if you want to talk boxing without getting attacked, come here and talk. I said, boom, I'm going to support this movement. And it's been on ever since. It was rough. We had to weed out some people, and people went on to do their own thing or whatever. Right. But we strong, we here. And honestly speaking, I didn't know it was going to get this big. And I didn't know we was going to make this much noise. I was cool with it, but I said, yo, fuck that. The more noise we make, the more attention we get, the more I'm gonna support the grind. I'm not the kind of person. And that's what my rant was about this morning. I had one alleged nigga in there talking about basically wave the white flag, let it go. I'm not letting shit go. Especially when I know I'm right. Let it go. He's talking about D. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He's on my D talking about D. Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I support you, but there's always a but. I support you. I'm trying to follow you, but if he let it go, then you should let it go. How the fuck you know what he let go? You don't talk to the camp. I talk to people. I talk to one person in particular in the camp like every day. Fuck you mean? This shit ain't over. And it might not happen tomorrow, next week. It might not happen until 2026. But the truth is coming out slowly but surely. Where there's smoke, there's fire. We find all of this shit. Art Hostage is in the chat. Salute to Art Hostage. But he knows shit that we didn't know.
Hey, shout out to Art Hostage. I just subbed to you, bro. I didn't I knew about you, but to be honest with you, I never subscribed because I was like, man, I don't know, man. People be just, bro, I'm used to getting fucked over, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna wait and see. But you've been solid, bro. You've been real, you've been rock solid as a rock. I subbed to you yesterday, G. Salute to you, homie.
Yeah, and what's weird is all of the information is public information. It's just that we don't get it over here. All of this shit with Daniel Kinahan, it's on YouTube, but it's like we don't pay attention to like British media, but they're talking about it. And we're wondering why ESPN isn't talking about how Fury and can't come over here and Tommy can't come over here. And there's a ban list with like 1,000 people on it. Savannah Marshall couldn't come here to fight Clarissa if she wanted to because she's on the fucking ban list. ESPN ain't talking about that shit. But niggas want to slide up on my comment section and say, oh, I'm trying to follow you, but you need to give it up. Give what up? Right. I'll give up this dick to your fucking wife. What you talking about, nigga? I'm a fucking fighter. I'm not gonna I don't go along to get along. Get out of here, man. I'm not cut from that cloth. So I just want to give you props on that, General, because you're a solid dude. I knew that from day one. And this is a great thing you did. And it's only grown. And this is basically, as it turns out, Saturday is going to be like basically a second meetup of the year.
Yeah.
I didn't know how many people would show up. There's going to be like 50 people from the LDBC showing up.
Yeah, it's a lot of people going, man. And man, I wanted to go so bad, bro, but I got other responsibilities as far as I had to make a decision. Either I'm gonna go to Alabama and kick it with Champ for a week, or I'm gonna go to the fight. I had to make that financial decision, you know what I'm saying? Because New York ain't nothing to play with your money. You know what I'm saying? No, New York, you got to go out there and be right with your money. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to live how I live. You can't go out there with no, I'm going to go out here with $1,000 and get me. No, sir. In New York, the way I want to kick it, it was going to cost me probably about 16 grand. But I can live like that in Alabama for 4,000, 3,000. You know what I'm saying? I can go to Dallas and live like a king for 4 grand. The same shit in New York costs 16,000. So I gotta make that's a big decision. You know what I'm saying? So, I say I can't do it, bro. I can't. Because if I do it, I'm gonna have to put that shit on one of these motherfucking cards, and then I gotta pay that shit back the following month. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I'm just being open with y'all and shit.
Yeah, I like the fact that y'all went to the camp though, man. That needed to be done, and you know why I think that was a little more. I think that was a better decision on y'all end. Old media needed to see that.
Right
now, old media and all the naysayers of what we do over here. Who are you gonna believe about Deontay Wilder? The motherfuckers or 78cc or Black? They were in the man's house. You understand? So that's very important. Who they gonna believe about anything about Devin Haney? You or old media? You call Bill on the phone. You know what I'm saying? BFTB can call the champ on the fucking phone.
Right.
But we know they're listening because when he said ain't no white boy gonna beat me, that was on this channel.
Yeah, it went viral.
So I know they listen.
Even though they only let me get 10,000 views off that video, but it was talked about all over the world.
All over the world.
Ain't that some shit?
The world. Man.
Unbelievable. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the party started. I wanted to okay, I think I'm okay. We got super chats coming in. Make sure I miss. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Let me go down here. The homie Rod Neal in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, I'm touching down in New York City tomorrow. Shout out to Drew and Tay Jones. Yes, sir. Shout out to Tay, man. Tay, cool dude, man. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. That's the fam right there.
Yes, sir. Main event Mark, the homie, in the super chat. Salute, homie. Says, having you Hove and CC there was very important. Yes, sir. And I knew it was going to be that, so I had to go to that versus the fight because I'm like, man, just spending this time with the champ is something I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if I go to the fight, I don't know how much time he going to have. You know what I'm saying? After the fight, before the fight, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Salute to the homie Raider Time in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the support, homie. He said, salute to you, brother. Hey, Main Event Mark, a real one, man. That's another dude I want to give a shout out to. Main Event Mark, so solid, man. People, let me go back to Main Event. People be skeptical of Mark. You know what I'm saying? They go, oh, man, who's this guy, man? Mark's solid as a motherfucker. He's more solid than a lot of you scrub-ass dudes.
That's a fact, bro. That is an absolute fact. He don't hesitate. There's no crossing the line. I mean, he got your back to the end. Like it's not even a question. You don't even have to question him.
Yeah.
If you say to stop, stop. You don't talk. We don't fool with this dude. It's a wrap. Matter of fact, he telling everybody, and he checking other folks too. He checking other folks too if they tone the line. So yeah, he got your back, man. If something come up, you need to find out about something, or if if he needs to get you something, he's gonna tell you. He's not gonna leave you out there blind. He's always going to inform you and give you the right proper information. Market was solid, dude.
It's solid,
straight up,
man. Right. Solid as fuck, man.
He driving down from Maine. God damn it.
Yeah. Main event. He cracked me up so much, man, because main event be texting me, and I ain't gonna say what because I don't want to spark nothing at the fight, but you know, main event be like he ready to go. Trust me, he ready. To go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ready to go.
Yep. It's gonna be peace though. It's gonna be all peace.
Yeah, for sure. My brother, Southside Boxing 601. What's happening, Southside, Mississippi in the building? He said, what you scrones lying about this morning? Salute. Oh man, we just talking some shit, telling fishing stories about that 8 foot fish we caught, that kind of shit. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother, Southside. Make sure you're at the next meet and greet, Southside, man. I want to link up with you, bro. Break some bread with you and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I know Drew was supposed to be there, man. I felt so bad for Drew, man.
Oh my God.
Man, I felt so bad for Drew. I'm like, damn. Everybody was like, man, what's up with Drew? I'm like, man, Drew, he fucked up, man. American Airlines fucked him.
You know don't even say that name, bro. Oh my God, dude. I'm ready. Dude, I spent. I left my house to spend $200 in the airport on like an $8 slice of pizza, a Knish, in a $8 bottle of Gatorade. I left my goddamn charger. I had to buy a charger, and that was like $30 just for them to fuck off my flight. Oh God. Oh yeah. 10 hours in the fucking airport. I came home. My wife was like, "What happened?" I said, "Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me."
Yeah, I know.
Oh
man.
My God, I was so mad.
I already know, bro. American Airlines. See, I only fly American right now. I only fly there, but every once in a while I go through some bullshit. And I could actually sue their asses for some racial profiling. Really, I could.
Oh.
In Charlotte, I had a layover, switch flights in Charlotte when I was coming back from Birmingham. They had no direct flights from Birmingham to Milwaukee. They only had flights from Birmingham to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, man. Whatever. I don't want to burden nobody to come pick me up from Chicago, and I don't feel like getting on the motherfucking Amtrak or having no driver take me there. It's gonna cost the same amount of money. I'd rather just go ahead and take the other flight. So went to Birmingham. I mean, from Birmingham to Charlotte, and this fucking asshole, bro. See, this is. I mean, look. This is why I'm gonna stop wearing my jewelry in the airport, because motherfuckers see you and they think you a celebrity when you got all this jewelry on and shit. They don't know who you are, but they think you somebody. And then assholes that's jealous want to fuck with you for no reason. This fucking white dude who worked for American Airlines, right? They call Group 1. I'm in first class. I'm going up. I got the same bags I've been traveling with for years with American Airlines. Same bags. This motherfucker says, "Oh, you can't take that bag. One of those bags are gonna have to be checked." I said, "No." I said, "I'm flying first class. I have a personal item, and I have a fucking carry-on." He said, "Oh, well, this is not a carry-on. It's too big." I said, "Sir, I've been through this already 100 times with American Airlines. I bought these bags according to you guys' regulations." Mm-hmm. "Oh, well, put it on the measuring scale. Put it on, it goes perfectly." I said, "See what I'm saying? I've been through this already." "Well, what about that bag over there? That bag." So he changes the standard now. He's moving the goalposts. "What about that bag over there? That can't be put it on. It measures perfectly." You know what this motherfucker says? They pause and he says, "Well, you can't have two bags with wheels on them." I said, "You know what, bro? This is absolutely ridiculous. I know you want to feel like you better than me. You want to feel good and shit. You work at the airport, whatever. Fuck you, man. You know, it is what it is. I'm trying to go home. I'm not going to let you fuck up this great trip I just had. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. It is what it is." But I said, I ain't going to report your bitch ass, though. You know what I'm saying? Pussy motherfuckers, man.
I hope you wrote a letter.
No, I called him. I called and complained. I called and complained, and I told them I was going to make a YouTube video. I told them I was a YouTuber. I was gonna make a YouTube video about the shit. They got scared and shit, and they fucking suspended his ass for 2 weeks with no pay. Mm-hmm.
Don't you have frequent flyer miles with American Airlines?
Yeah, I got all that shit, bro. I got fucking I got all that fucking bullshit. I got free. I got free miles and all kind. I got free hotel stays. I got all kind of shit fucking with them.
Oh, so yeah, they gonna want to protect you for sure. So
yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they gonna be like, man, that dude got to go. They ain't trying to mess with their money
for sure.
Nah.
And and then he had a black dude with him. The black dude, he wanted this typical coon ass nigga. He gonna say, well, look, man. I said, look, dude, you see my bags all measure within y'all guidelines. Why am I being treated like this? He say, well, look, man. Well, look, I don't know where you've been flying, but you come through Charlotte. Charlotte different. I said, okay. So I said, what's your name? You telling me that Charlotte is different? You got different American Airlines standards in Charlotte? Oh no, I'm just saying. No, fuck that. You just put yourself in it. I'm getting your bitch ass fired too. They fired the black dude. They fired him. Now ain't this some shit?
Charlotte is a black city, so why is he acting like that?
But check it out though. They suspended the white boy for 2 weeks, and they fired the black dude. I had a brief conversation.
Oh, what?
Welcome to America.
But that's what he should have jumped in it. He's stupid. They fired the black dude, but the white dude who started all this, they only suspended him for 2 weeks.
Damn.
But that's what he did, cutting jigs. Salute to the homie, Cedric Taylor in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, what's good, 78? What's good, family, 78? My homie and Cali. Ordered to fight, even though gonna be corpus for father-in-law birthday. Okay. Most probably ordered there. Salute. Yeah, man, what I always do is I order the fight on my computer. So from Fox on my online.
Yeah.
I order it there so I can watch it.
On your TV, right?
Yeah, I can watch it on my TV, my phone, or the computer. You know what I'm saying? So I got options. You know what I'm saying? That's what I usually do. My brother, Willie Lowe. What's up, Willie? Hey, man, Willie is a solid ass dude. Man, look, Willie took care of me while I was down there in Tuscaloosa, Team Bomb Squad. Willie, he all the way 100, bro. Solid as a rock. Willie came pick me up from the airport like he said he was going to do. He dropped me off at the airport in the Bomb Squad mobile. You know what I'm saying? And then this what Willie do too. Willie low-key security. So, like, look, I told Willie one time, I said, look, me black and Cece, we eating on this rooftop at this restaurant. He said, okay. Woo, right? So we leaving, going to the car. Black and Cece finna drop me off back in my hotel. Willie outside in the cut, strapped up. He in the cut, strapped up. He just making sure we good. You know what I'm saying? He got the Black Panther. He got the Black Panther motorcycle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Willie cool with the motherfucker. I fuck with Willie heavy. Make sure I go sub to the homie.
Yeah, word. Sub to him, yeah.
Yeah, I got my mom's family all there from Alabama and Georgia, man. I got family right there. I don't know if you guys know where Phoenix. You heard of Phoenix, Alabama?
Phoenix, Alabama?
Yeah.
No, I never heard about that.
Yeah, I got family right there in Phoenix, Alabama. My mom's father's side of the family, they're all from right there, Alabama and Georgia. Straight up in that area right there. She got a large family. I ain't even met most of them. But there's some of them I met, but there's a lot of them I have not met. So I definitely got to get down. For sure.
Yeah.
Tay in the building. Tay's in the chat.
What's happening with Tay? I see you in the building, homie. Salute. Is this
Tay,
my brother? The one LVZ in the building. What's happening, LVZ?
What it do, bro? What it do?
Man, good to hear from you.
LVZ, what is good, man?
I ain't shit, man. I ain't shit sitting here making it happen on a rainy day in the DMV, man.
I hear you, man. We had a tornado watch yesterday out here. Yeah, but we good now though. But we're gonna get to this smoke though, man. Tyson Fury did an interview. He did an interview with Radio Raccoon, and Radio Raccoon, was asking Tyson Fury questions about what happened with Joshua and him. And, you know, because Fury offered Joshua the fight, and Joshua, you know, said he accepted, but then somehow they didn't sign the contract. Tyson Fury says, look, he said, look here, man. Deontay Wilder, he said one thing, he said, me and Deontay Wilder are not cool, we're not friends. He said, but one thing I can say about Deontay Wilder is he got balls. He's a man. He said, this guy took me to court and was willing to pay millions of dollars if he lost just to get a fight with me, a third fight with me. He said, Anthony Joshua, I can't get this motherfucker in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He said, motherfucker won't even sign the contract. He said, Wilder offered Joshua $50 million, and I know the $50 million real because my lawyer seen it. And Joshua didn't take that. So that's the topic today is Anthony Joshua needs to go see the wizard and get himself some heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Tyson Fury shouldn't even be in this equation. This is the 3 fights that Wilder just had with Fury should have been with AJ. Fury was somewhere on dope, suicidal. He fucked all the way up. Because AJ pussied out of the Wilder situation, got us in this weird ass scenario now where it's Tyson Fury and Usyk with all the goddamn belts. You know what I'm saying? And nobody in the media, none of the fans except for us, nobody's pressuring Tyson Fury and Usyk to fight each other. I wonder why that is. Could it be the complexion for the protection? Why is Fury and Usyk not being pressured to fight each other? Why isn't it not 100 videos being made right now calling Fury or Usyk a bitch for ducking the other? Now, all day long, we come on YouTube and we hear brothers talking about Terrence Crawford a bitch, Earl Spencer this and that. Why they ain't fighting each other? Oh, this is supposed to be for Undisputed. Why they ain't fighting? Ain't nobody asking why Fury and Usyk not fighting. Nobody's pressuring Fury and Usyk the way they're pressuring.
You know why?
Oh yeah, I know why. But go ahead,
because it's black folks.
Go ahead, Kelly.
You know, it's black folks. Look, we put a lot of pressure on black fighters to knock each other out, to eliminate one another. And so everybody else says, well, yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. You guys are pressuring the black fighters. We're gonna help assist you with stomping on and knocking down the black fighters. So it starts with us. We insist. We actually start the heavy pressure on our fighters, and we don't do it to anybody else. We allow everybody else to get a pass. It's like you don't really see the heavy pressure coming on somebody like Canelo Alvarez because we don't apply the pressure the way that we applied on our other fighters. Look how mad. Look, we're not. You see dudes ready to shoot each other, ready to stop each other over Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Right.
They're not nearly the same kind of ferocity and anger and rage towards Canelo Alvarez, who's avoided multiple black fighters. So this is the scenario that we're in. So when they're non-black, we don't force them. We don't come with the same type of fierce push to try to force them to fight tougher competition. Like, why are we trying to push Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez with the same type of fury? We're not doing that. Why are we the same reason? So I'm not surprised by no one pushing Usyk or Tyson Fury to fight one another, or not just that. Why isn't everybody pushing Beterbiev to fight Bivol?
Oh,
Bivol
yes.
wants to fight.
Talk about it,
Did he get a pass?
Talk about it.
It's right. So if you can just see the history of what we do, we allow them to get a pass. We allow Josh Taylor to duck the rematch that he should have had after he clearly lost his last fight or the fight before last. So why can't we couldn't, there's no pressure for that rematch, the same kind of pressure. But Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence not fighting on another? Oh, that's horrible for boxing. You're going to have Max Kellerman complaining. You're going to have Teddy Atlas complaining. They're silence, radio silence, though, when it comes to Usyk and Fury, when it comes to Beterbiev and Bivol, and when it comes to Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. But David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo should fight, right? They should fight. or Jamal Charles to fight Caleb Plant. But Canelo Alvarez don't have to go fight the Mexican David Benavidez. And Usyk doesn't have to fight Tyson Fury. No pressure coming from that direction whatsoever. No, it doesn't surprise me at all. This is just the way it's been, and we've assisted along with it. Let's just say black folks.
That's right. Go ahead with Drew.
Let me add to this. First of all, I was just gonna say that he's absolutely correct. Bivol and Beterbiev have been champions at 175 for how many years now? It's about 2 years, right? There was no pressure. And I ain't got a problem with either one of them. I'm just pointing something out. Both of them are undefeated. All right. They couldn't have a, I don't know, battle for Russian supremacy. There was no push for those guys to fight. And I have a problem with that. But sidebar, I got some breaking news as per Tay Jones last night. Y'all ready for this shit? This guy, Lyle Fitzsimmons, that wrote that awful article, you know, that condescending article about Deontay not being a Hall of Famer. And I read the article. It was so condescending. And he was using words like after Wilder got whacked and shellacked by, you know, and I'm like, this is the most disrespectful article. And there was a reason to disrespect a lot of fighters, but your American former champion, 10 title defenses, that's how you speak to them. And he still picked Deontay to beat Hellenius. But, you know, that whole article was disrespectful and condescending. Newsflash, this just in. Tay Jones made some noise, y'all. And Deontay Wilder will no longer be doing any interviews with Boxing Scene until that motherfucker's fired.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
How about that?
Good stuff.
He's not speaking to them. They allowed that shit to go through. Bye, motherfucker. Either Boxing Scene keep him employed, but you'll never talk to the champ again. You'll be forced to listen to 78 Sports TV if you want information on the champ. He's not fucking with y'all. And Radio Raccoon was mad he didn't get an interview yesterday too.
Yeah. Fuck Radio Raccoon with his stinking ass breath.
Yeah, so that's the name of that tune. Beretta, motherfuckers. How about that?
Yeah, that's what y'all get. You know what I'm saying? You can't say whatever the fuck you want to say and then be all in somebody's face when you see them smiling and grinning like it's all good. But like you said, Callie and Drew, I've been pushing for Undisputed at light heavyweight for years. I don't know how long. Like back when fucking Kovalev and Stevenson was running that shit, I was pushing for Undisputed. Mm-hmm. And politics got in the way because when Al Heyman found money that was being kept from the fighters, he notified the fighters, and Kathy Duva and them got pissed off at Al Heyman, like, oh, you're snitching, you're fucking it up for all the promoters, and you know, these guys have already agreed to fight for chump change. Why are you fucking it up? They didn't want to give these fighters this extra money, so we never got to see Kovalev versus Stevenson. Then when Andre Ward beat Kovalev years later and came up, I was pushing for Ward versus Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? And then when Ward retired and Stevenson, you know, he ended up getting really hurt by Vostik. And all you had was a Vanilla Sky up there at 175. You know, you had Bivol, Vostik, and Beterbiev and all that shit. I was pushing for Undisputed still. But I noticed a difference in the fans. The fans were no longer pushing for Undisputed. When it's not two black dudes beating each other head in, they're not pushing for Undisputed. But these Negroes will come on YouTube and come on social media and, man, we need to see this. Man, Terrence Crawford and Bud, man, they bulls. They need to do this. They need to do that. Okay, cool. But where is that same energy for Tyson Fury and Usyk? Where is that energy for 175? Where is it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Bud and Errol should fight any more Black American fighters. That's what I think. Yeah,
just like Canelo. Hey, LBZ, man, what's your thoughts on the jigaboo-ism going on?
All right, well, I'm black, so I really can't. Some of the shit I can't agree with that I heard because I'm black and I don't really not put pressure on some of these fights. Now, where I see what black people don't talk about it is, you got somebody like me, I don't give a fuck about Better Dev or Bivol. They two Peckerwoods that, like you said, when it was Stevenson and Kovalev, that's when I wanted to see it. Them two could fight each other, I'ma fucking go to sleep. I'ma drink some lean, I'ma smoke some weed, I'ma watch fucking the Lakers legacy before I watch that bullshit. That's one. The Tyson Fury versus Usyk fight. Why aren't Max Kellerman and fucking Teddy Atlas? They're white. As far as they're concerned, it's just like when Venus and Serena play. Black people can take a nap because when you wake up, the winner gonna be black. So they not really worried about it as long as two white guys got the championship. Now, from what I see, when I peep in on y'all videos, y'all be talking about them fighting, and it be people who agree with y'all that they should fight. Why do people want to see the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight? Well, because we've all unanimously agreed that these outside of the heavyweights are probably the two most talented fighters. So people kind of push for that. Now, Radio Raccoon and all of them other coon, they been coons. Coons gonna coon. You know that, Sam, mate. That's what coons do. Coons just coon. But as a black person, I'm not gonna put it on black people why they not pushing to see two white guys fight. Most of us don't really give a fuck about them and think that they bums anyway. We wanted to see them fight. Now, Anthony Joshua, he's a pure bitch, but we knew that years ago when that motherfucker's best defense was ducking Deontay Wilder outside the ring. So we already knew he was a coward. Why don't I'm not sure what the temperature is in the UK and how many black people in the UK want to see Joshua Fury, but I can say with the utmost certainty that most of us here in the United States, after seeing Anthony Joshua get his ass whooped by Usyk twice, we really feel that the best chance for Fury to lose is not Anthony Joshua. So when we see him ducking Tyson Fury, all I look at is another motherfucking English muffin that's scared to get in the ring. And I land with that.
LBZ, boy, he gonna let you know what it is. Salute to my brother BT1 in the super chat, showing love. Appreciate the support. He says, I see Champ doing a lot of interviews these days and with people he feel comfortable with too. I've enjoyed them. Salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, fight week, Champ gonna get it in for sure. Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat. Appreciate the love. Says Radio Raccoon is a liberal wet dream. If liberals wet dream come true. Yeah, like the LA motherfucking what them LA what's the motherfuckers who got caught in LA talking that dumb shit? What was that?
Mary Martinez.
Yeah,
Martinez. Yeah, them taco tasters got in trouble. Yeah,
that's smut that thinks she got white privilege. She thinks she got white privilege. That's
she got white corn tortilla privilege.
Well, that's right. That's what they think. A lot of these motherfuckers come over here and they think that, you know, they get comfortable. They think that they white. You know what I'm saying? They think they got the white privileges and shit like that.
Mikey Garcia put white on his shit.
Mike Garcia, he a fool. Goddamn fool. Like Mike Garcia, dark. Bro, them people, listen, man, the same shit that be going on in the black community with that light skin, dark skin, and who closer to white, that shit is heavy in the Latino community. Heavy.
Oh, yeah.
I had a girl tell me that shit, man. Beautiful ass sister and shit, man. She was a dark skinned Puerto Rican chick. And she told me that shit. She was a black girl, you know what I'm saying? And her daddy is darker than me. Her mama is like a caramel complexion. And because of her features, she got treated a certain type of way. You know, motherfucker told her, oh, don't do this, don't do that, and all that kind of shit. Don't have no babies by dudes who look like this. Yeah, they got that shit bad too.
Yeah, they do.
especially in Southern California, man. Southern California, man, they hate us to the point they want to eliminate.
Oh yeah,
like there's still a green light on black people down there.
Man, you know, in California, in California, the motherfucking they be riding with the motherfucking Aryans in prison and shit.
Facts.
Rod Neal in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the support, homie. Says Dev had to give up a lot just to get his shot. These are facts.
Yep.
These are facts, brother Rod Neal.
Yeah, fucking Devin Haney. They got a problem putting Devin Haney on the pound for pound list anywhere, but Vasyl Lomachenko could goddamn lose twice, and he can't find his way off of one. He ain't got no belts.
Right.
That's silly shit.
My brother Willie Lowe in that super chat. Appreciate you, Willie. He says whites don't gotta fight whites / Russians. He says don't gotta fight Russians. He said Russians. He said don't fight Russians. Mexicans don't gotta fight Mexicans, but blacks must fight each other. Damn near free. Hashtag Django. Yeah, Django on chain. You know how they do. People want to be entertained by it. You know what I'm saying? They want to be entertained by, and they want to leave the door open for criticism. Stephen L. the Mac, my space partner, what's happening with it, homie? He says all my people in Lloydsville, Puerto Rico, black as a motherfucker. I'm black. Yeah, that's how it be, Stephen L.
I feel you, Stephen, but at the same time, we got Fat Joe talking about he black and white. So I just don't know how to take that, brother. That's all I'm saying.
Listen.
Jennifer Lopez said she black too.
Well, Jennifer Lopez is a bitch. Well, my thing is this:
Until the police come,
Jennifer Lopez is a punk ass bitch. But I'm gonna say this though.
Right, she black till the feds show up.
But most Puerto Ricans understand that they got African heritage. They embrace it more so than a lot of Mexicans that got black heritage do. But it's still that racist bullshit about skin tone and all that shit going on within the community as well. From the people I know who told me so. But what you say, Drew?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you meet a Puerto Rican from anywhere in New York City, you'll understand. They're niggas. They're niggas. They just speak 2 languages. That's all. But and
the police gonna treat them like that too.
Oh, and they know that. They absolutely know that. Everybody in the terror squad, they all know that. The Berlanga, all them niggas know that shit. All them niggas know. That's why you see this motherfucker Tio. He's dropping the N-bomb right in front of Devin. All right, that was natural to him.
He not
Central
America.
Exactly.
Tio people is from somewhere down
Honduras.
Yeah,
Honduras. But that exactly. That's when he tried to claim Brooklyn and shit. And I'm like, don't nobody claim him over here outside of probably a couple of close friends and family members.
Yeah, he not Gary Funa. The black people that live in Honduras are Gary Funa, and they are black. Like black people like you and I.
Now you remember Hector Camacho?
His mom was black.
He said, "Y'all fight all y'all niggas." I laughed, but he from Uptown. He from Spanish Harlem. He wasn't taking a shot. That's just how the motherfucker talked. You understand?
Yeah, but he still got to be disciplined.
Because, yeah. He's not lying. He's not lying.
I'm about to say. Yeah. Well, all that man said, they get no passes. Fuck all that. They get
what is that? Angel Garcia? Angel Garcia, Danny Garcia, daddy?
Get no passes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Carlito Brigante, yeah, Angel Garcia, daddy. Yeah, he talked that shit because, see, the one thing I know is this, from living in New York, this is what I do know from living there. Puerto Ricans and black people in New York are put in the same communities. They grew up the same.
Yep.
They grew up the same. I can honestly say that. It's different other places. Like out here in Milwaukee, Latinos and different, they on one side of town, black people on the other side of town, white people on this side of town. In New York, they throw the Puerto Ricans and black people together. This is where y'all at, y'all niggas, y'all this, y'all that. That's how they treat them. So they grew up the same. You know what I'm saying? They might have their languages and shit, but they grew up wearing the same clothes, same fashion, listening to the same, all that shit. Stephen L. the Mac, in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, at the end of the day, black Indians and crackers make up Cordu. Man, you see, bro, I can't pronounce this stuff. He says, y'all motherfuckers all black. He said, it says, y'all motherfuckers black, y'all all from Africa. Boys in the hood voice. These are facts. These are facts. Let me ask y'all a question. So we got fight week. This is fight week. It's coming up this Saturday. We have, let's start off with Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. Carissa's going over to the UK. I'm nervous about this fight because I don't trust these people. And I think that they liable to do anything to win. You know how they do. They'll do anything to beat us, bro.
Yeah, she shouldn't drink anything of that they offer her. She should come with her own stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't drink eat nothing.
What's your thoughts on the fight?
Yeah, personally, I think that Clarissa is going to outbox her, but I am concerned about a lot of the corruption that has come out of the UK, especially lately. But I think it's been like this for a while now. For years, we've been complaining about, people. I mean, folks taking human growth hormones, juicing it up to the gills, swapping out boxing gloves, bringing in illegal boxing gloves at the last minute. I mean, there's always so much buffoonery and just clownery that the British Boxing Board of Control allows. They seem to allow their fighters to get away with murder on a regular basis. So yeah, I'm definitely concerned for her safety and her well-being in this fight, because there's no telling what they're going to allow Savannah Marshall's team to get away with. I expect her to get cheated. I expect some type of, or at least an attempt to cheat. And so to me, she's going to have to overcome the corruption that's going to come, because you may see something from the referee. The ref may allow Savannah Marshall to get away with all different type of illegal maneuvers. They may allow her to choke. So whatever you just got, I hope that she's prepared for any and everything, because they will cheat you. They will cheat. Their number one priority is to win at all costs. And then when it comes to their fighters, they will do whatever it takes, and everybody's in on it. That's the sad part about it. Everyone's in on it, and I'm talking about from the boxing from the national commission, all the way down to the promoters, to the networks, to the promoters, to the managers, to the referee, to the other team, and to the team, and to the home team, in whatever corner. It's really her against the world. She's going against the whole world. She's fighting it. She's going to be fighting the entire UK. That's right. What she's going against. She's not fighting against Savannah Marshall. She's fighting against the UK, and I hope she understands that. And if she does, she should be able to pull it out. But I just don't want her to be blindsided. That's all I'm saying.
Please, sister, if you listen to this, do not drink. Bring your own shit. Okay, bring your own shit that you bought from the store. Do not drink nothing that's already, I don't care if it's in the arena store. Don't buy none of that shit. Don't fuck with none of that shit. Please be on your A game, sister, because these people finna try anything to win. And I know Savannah Marshall juicing. I know she is. And I don't care. I don't need no proof. I know she's juicing because that's a track record of what they do. She juicing. Whether she get caught or not is up for, to remain to be seen. Please don't drink none of that bullshit over there. Be focused. When you get in that ring, understand that you're fighting for your life. This ain't about winning a boxing match. This is about kill or be killed, sister. So please do that, because I cannot take watching you get beat up and dismantled the shit how they did the brother Wilder in that second fight. I still ain't watch that fight again. I never watched that fight again. That was a lynching, and I'm not watching that shit ever in my life. Fuck that shit, you know what I'm saying? But Drew Tyson,
needed the recording, and I paid for it.
Yeah.
I just dropped the link in the chat. I believe ask Art Hostage to double check. Peter Clark is in Savannah Marshall's corner. I think that's the man back in 2014. I just dropped a link. See the moment police nicked drugs kingpin Peter Clark. This was from January 2014. Drug kingpin. This is a guy. If this is the same guy, I believe it's the same guy. He's in Savannah Marshall's corner, working on her power. And what the fuck is his background in boxing? I don't know, but he's a good friend of who? Mr. Fury, that's in Savannah Marshall's corner. You know, nobody could fly to America. Okay? Peter Clark just did a bid. He's out of prison and working in this bitch's corner. Okay? If you look at what Art Harsh is saying, 16 years in prison. So I don't think that's the right guy. All right. Tarleton was sentenced to 16 years in prison in November after pleading guilty to a drug and firearms offenses. This is what's in Savannah Marshall's corner. That guy. What connection he has to boxing, I will never know. But that's Fury's guy. Nobody could fly to the States, Savannah Marshall included. So that's the fight I'm most nervous about. I know Bumgarner's fighting, you know, but this is a stacked week, man. And it's no coincidence that they put all this shit on the same fucking day. These people, what I need people to understand is, man, these people they operate off of symbolism. And you might want to just ignore it and say, no, it's just a coincidence. There's no reason why Devin Haney could be fighting next fucking week, man. They didn't have to do it this weekend. All right. The queen died. Fuck that bitch. She could be fighting next weekend. She could have fought the week prior. Why the fuck is this all happening on the same weekend? They're trying to make a statement. They're trying so hard. I'm even nervous about Devin. I'm still nervous. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And George went from being a motor mouth. He hasn't said a fucking word. I'm very nervous.
Right.
These people are they're devilish. All right. They're satanic. They're evil. And there's something deeper than that. So when you niggas come over here and talk about, oh, it's just boxing, yo, motherfuck you with a lit flare. Right in the poop chute. Fuck you. I don't fuck with you niggas. Get the fuck from around me, man. Get from around me with that bullshit. I will stand on the side of righteousness, especially when it's in reference to my people, because these other people do it for themselves all the time. The difference is they're in such a position that nobody questions them. I don't see those golden people do this to themselves. I don't see Asians do this to themselves. Do you motherfuckers, are y'all not mad that they keep sticking the Nui in between Errol and Bud? They keep doing that shit. They keep doing that shit. And who the fuck is this guy? He look like he should be doing my fucking laundry.
You know, anybody that's not black, they're gonna throw in there, and because they
I now, Drew, you don't go with that Asian hate now.
Man, fuck all of them, man. Asian hate, man. Who in the chat? Who wasn't here during the Pacquiao era? The Pacquiao era is a large portion of why the LDBC exists. We couldn't go anywhere without all kinds of monkeys and coons.
Right.
And I say, yo,
but this is all about this. This is I'm about to say to you, Drew, about what you were saying about and to Callie's point. Callie worried about Clarissa. I think Clarissa gonna be all right, long as she do like y'all say, just, baby, take you some collard greens over there. I'm just put them in your luggage. Put collard greens beats human growth hormone. I got the proof on my side. That we've already seen. Them white folks take human growth hormone. We eat collard greens and we knock their ass out. Take them collard greens on over there. You'll win. I'm worried about Devin because it's something that keep hitting me in the head when I think about them fighting over in Australia again.
Right.
Ain't that where Jeff Horn robbed Pacquiao at?
Yeah, that's where Jeff Horn was headbutting and elbowing. Headline.
Right. And that's what I'm trying to say, man. I'm scared that might happen to him, Callie. I'm more worried about Devin going back over there, especially after the ass whooping he put on him at first. Come on, he pitched the shutout. We all know he won every round, and they found a way to steal a round from him.
They gave that man 4 rounds.
That was bullshit, man.
And you know you right though too, you know, because he's probably gonna take the Jeff Horn play. But remember, Jeff Horn DDE'd Manny Pacquiao in that fight too. I was like, man, what he's doing. He's pulling out all tactics to win. I expect George Kambosos to do the same thing, or at least attempt to do the same thing to Devin Haney. And well, let's see what the referee allows. I think the referee is going to be very liberal, and when it comes to dirty tactics in Australia, because they want that belt back and that prestige.
He's going to try and win a fight, not a boxing match, because as we can see from the first fight, that's completely impossible. You cannot outbox Devin. He doesn't have the talent to compete. So what he's going to try and do is play rough tactics, and I think he'll be surprised there, because I'm looking at Devin's frame. That man, we're gonna turn around in a couple of years. He's gonna be fucking around at 160. He's not done.
Wasn't Devin stronger than Kambosos in the last fight? I thought he was.
Dev is a big kid.
He's bigger.
You gotta remember, Dev is 23 years old, and look, when I was 23 years old, I weighed 170 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney is 23. He's an athlete. He's growing into his man strength, his man body. Devin is going to at least bare minimum be 147 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Bare minimum. I mean, that's just, Devin he's already a 140 pounder fighting to get down to 135 to defend his titles. So Dev is he's gonna be, after this fight, I predict Dev go up to 140. He's not gonna be sticking around waiting on these dudes to keep stalling them out, trying to get advantages. Salute to I Am Legend Boxing in the super chat. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, I'm about to start some ish, but he said by saying something true. Loma and Usyk are war deserters. Yeah, they are.
They are. Shit. We knew that. Shit, Lomachenko looked like he was about to cry when he had went back. Remember?
Yeah.
He hid for a minute in California.
Then he get but they got a pass from the media for deserting their post. I wonder why.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you.
Walter Williams once said, "He who writes, he who controls history, he who writes history controls history." So these people in the media, with these faces that everybody support and understand and respect, they writing this bullshit. They don't want us to control the narrative. When we put the truth out, I expect to have them against us. What I don't expect is have our own people against us. Well, no, man. Who are you? What do you know? All that Candace Owens, Kanye West bullshit. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the love. He said Floyd chose to sign Marshall over Clarissa. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, brother. I'm not going to shit on Floyd just yet.
Sir, mate, real quick before I get out of here, I wanted to say one thing, Sir, mate, because I know y'all still be hollering at Trill Bill, and I wanted to get this out on your channel.
Yes, sir.
Because Callie made a good point. Trill Bill, to my man Bill Haney, brother, you doing a great job with your son, but y'all going over there in enemy territory, brother. What I need y'all to do is watch WWE. You need to learn a reverse for the Walls of Jericho, the $1 Million Dream.
Yes, sir.
And the motherfucker Hulk Hogan leg drop, because all of those will be moves that George Kambosos will try after he eats 87 jabs and hooks from Devin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother, the one ldbc. And I see he got my boy Brett Favre up there. And I love me some Brett Favre, but Brett Favre been fucking up, man. He fucking up royally. Anwar Willis in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, the WBC made Queen Elizabeth belt. What? I believe the plan is to cheat Clarissa Shields. I hope she breaks the cheat code. Salute to the panel. Please tell me the WBC ain't got no Queen Elizabeth belt.
What?
Please tell me that's not true.
Hold on, didn't they create a Kwanzaa belt?
They created a gay pride belt. They created all kind of shit. They got the Negro Leagues belt. Remember a few years ago, WBC came out with the Afro world title or some dumb shit.
I think you missed dumb shit. I think you missed Stormy's super chat.
Oh, somebody just sent me. Okay. Let me see. Carissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, sanctioned by WBC for Queen Elizabeth belt. Oh my fucking god!
Oh shit!
Oh, they finna really try to fuck my sister over. I might go to jail, bro. I might go to jail if they do this shit, bro. I can't. I'm telling you right now, I can't take it, bro. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to take it. I can't take. I survived what they did to Champ. What they did to Deontay Wilder, I survived it. I'm not gonna be able to watch no black woman get that shit happen to her on some fuck shit. I can't watch it. My brother Stormy B Man in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the love, Stormy. He says, take note, Marshall never said she would KO Shields. She said consistently, I will hurt you. Always be mindful of threats. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What did you say? Her name is Savannah Marshall? You said Savannah Marshall?
Mm-hmm. That's her. That's her. All right. So, what do y'all think of? We talked about the Devin Haney situation in the Carissa Shields. Deontay Wilder returns to the ring this Saturday. They got all the fighters we like besides Earl. They got them all, on one card on one same day, which is I think is rigged up, but I'm gonna order all of them anyway if it requires that. But what do you see, Drew Titan, Deontay Wilder versus Robert Hellenius? What's the keys to victory for Wilder in your opinion, and how do you see the fight going?
First and foremost, I pay attention to physique, and what old media notices what I noticed. They put a side-by-side picture of when he fought Fury the third time and how he looks now. They referred to him looking like a cruiserweight. Well, that's his natural frame, and that's where, in my opinion, he should have been the whole fucking time. I don't make no calls, but when we was in Vegas, that's the first time I met him face to face. And I said, this is a big nigga, man. What the fuck? But I noticed, I saw his meal prep on the table. And I'm looking, I'm like, he got to eat all this? And he looked hulking. But I always wondered, was that part of the key to victory against Tyson Fury, who's naturally a giant fat fucker, looking like Big Hero 6? And although D looked good to the eye, in my mind, I said, shit, I was on the fence about that, being a good idea or not. And I feel personally that along the fight, he got fatigued because he was carrying, it was good weight if he was entering a bodybuilding competition, but it was bad weight because he wasn't used to being that heavy. He was like 240. He wasn't used to that. For him to get used to that, he would have to walk around at that weight for a year to get used to it while doing cardio work and maintaining the weight. It was too fast. And like I said, he gained weight, but he still had a six-pack. So they put it on properly. But when you gain good weight it was good, healthy weight. But he didn't have a pot belly. He still had a six-pack, but naturally he wasn't used to carrying it around. And when you're bigger, you have the lactic acid in your muscles. It's harder to do what you do. That's why a bodybuilder might look really menacing with a pair of gloves on, but you'll box his face in the first minute of a fight. He's going to be slow as fuck. He might be strong if he clips you, but it's hard. It's very difficult unless you're juiced out of your mind. So we all saw the fight. D was very fatigued. He admitted it in an article. He admitted it. It was a bad idea. They tried it and it didn't work. We saw the fight. I saw like around 3 or 4, he was breathing heavy. I said, fuck. Now, round 11, after D dropped this motherfucker twice, round 11, this fat fuck is bouncing around like it was round 1, like he didn't get dropped twice. That's another conversation, though. But he's leaner now. He looks more athletic. I was listening to his breathing in the clips that Tay posted. I was listening to the breathing. He looked just as athletically sound as he did in the first Fury fight. He was swinging from rounds 1 to 12. That's the Wilder that can compete without getting fatigued. The weight gain was a bad idea. That's he admitted it. It was also my opinion. Okay, so he looks great. I am concerned about his punch resistance after he got cheated. I'm concerned about that. This is not an easy task. I am not going to undermine Robert Hellenius. He's improved. With that being said, I think Deontay is a faster fighter. He's more of a powerful puncher. And if everything is normal with his punch resistance and everything, I think he stops Hellenius between 1 and 6. And salute to Robert Hellenius, for taking this fight. Salute to him for participating in the camp, getting Deontay ready for Fury. He's coming off of 2 wins versus Adam Kownacki. He pretty much stopped Kownacki with a jab. And but I don't think he's as athletically gifted as Deontay. Again, he's been stopped twice? Dillian White stopped him, and who else stopped him? Somebody else stopped him.
Whatchamacallit stopped him? Duapar and Gerald Washington.
Okay, both of those guys, D stopped. So we don't do triangle theories, but it's just something to take into consideration. But I think D's going to stop him between 1 and 6. Based off of, I know this is cliche, but the eye test. But we don't know. Like Tay Jones made a great comparison, a great analogy. He says sometimes people come into your camp just to help the person get work, but I don't think he showed all Deontay his tricks in the camp.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So he might pull something out the bag that we never seen. We'd be like, oh shit, what was that? So it's going to be a great fight, but I got D winning by stoppage between 1 and 6.
Yes, sir. My brother, the Cali Enigma, man. What's your take on Wilder versus Robert Hellenius? The return of the king. Do you think? What do you think the keys to victory are?
Well, I am happy that he has all that weight off of him. I thought that extra weight was absolutely terrible for him because it's you know what I mean. Muscle takes a lot of oxygen, and it clearly hurt him. And he came out early. You saw that his work rate started to decline towards the end of the first round in his last fight, and his work rate declined as the rounds went on. Because early on when he was stabbing to the body, when he was hitting Fury to the body, Fury wasn't fighting back. Fury was in trouble. And if Wilder could have I think if he would have been the size that he is now for that fight, I think he stops Tyson Fury because I think his stamina would have hung around a lot longer. Because of course he doesn't. He's not. His frame is not built for muscle. He has a lean, athletic build, and I think that's who he is. I think around 205 to 210 pounds is where Deontay Wilder needs to keep his weight at, and I think he doesn't need to go beyond that. I think him going beyond that is terrible for him, and I think that he's not himself. I don't think he was as fast either as he had been either with that extra muscle mass either. So I think I am very happy to see him at his normal weight, looking normal, and I'm happy to see that he's happy. As far as fighting Mr. Game of Thrones, Robert Hellenius, I think that Robert Hellenius, he's definitely somebody who's going to be tough. He's formidable. He's durable. He's a guy who has a strong right hand. So Wilder has to be prepared to slip that. His jab is very solid now. He hasn't been as good of a boxer in the past as he has now. We saw him in his last few fights. He's definitely improved as far as staying behind his jab and setting up the right hand. So I hope that Deontay Wilder is prepared to once again slip shots, keep his guard up, use his athleticism, use his jab to throw off Robert Hellenius, and be prepared to fire that right hand to get him up out of there. That's what I'm hoping for. But that's what I expect too. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little adversity because Robert Hellenius has improved. I don't think he'll put Wilder to the ground or anything like that, but I think he may catch Wilder or something like that a couple of times because he's improved, and he himself has learned how to hide his right hand as well. So I wouldn't be surprised he caught Wilder a couple times. I'm not saying like put him down, but maybe just get his attention. So I'm hoping that Wilder can get him out of there as soon as possible. You don't want to go to the late rounds with a dude like this. You want to get him out of here ASAP, man. Get him up out of here. I know it's not an easy task, and once again, it's not the same Robert Hellenius that we saw, a few, 3-4 years ago. It's a different guy. This is a much better person. Not just that, you guys notice Robert Hellenius, his stamina is better. He has a better physique than he had a few years ago as well. So you could tell that he's rededicated himself to the sport, and it showed. His performance has improved. So this Deontay Wilder's fighting a better version than what Dillian White fought, and somebody who has more. Not just that he has more rounds underneath his belt. He's somebody who has garnered a lot more experience, but somebody has improved his technique. His punches are sharper and crisper now. So Deontay Wilder is definitely going to have. This is a formidable opponent. This is actually a good opponent to come back on. So Wilder destroys this dude. It lets you know that Deontay Wilder's all the way back, and yeah, he's prepared to fight Usyk or Tyson Fury again. I do hope that Tyson Fury, who's thrown out that he said don't discount a fourth fight. I hope we get a chance to see the fourth fight, because I think if Deontay Wilder is at a lighter weight, I do think that Deontay Wilder will win the fourth fight if he's himself again, which I think he is. So I'm excited about this fight, man. I hope that Wilder puts him down. I don't want it to go 6. I would like for Wilder to get this dude out of here in a few rounds. Get him out of here as soon as possible. Oh, one thing else. I think that Wilder taking time off away from boxing actually helped him. Because, sometimes when you get hit like that, and you know what I mean, you need time to recover. I think Wilder not training, getting away from the sport, being allowed to rest and heal up, I think that was the best thing to happen to him. I truly do. I think that's going to come back to him, especially for an older fighter, somebody like Deontay Wilder's age. Sometimes taking a little break like that is best for older athletes.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I think the reason I got CB's comment up here between 210 and 225 for Wilder, that's my sentiments exactly. I think that a lot of people thought that because Fury was so big, people thought, well, shit, if Wilder get bigger, his punching power going to increase. It's better. Like, he just not, you know how we think, people just think when they don't understand the body chemistry and shit. What makes Deontay Wilder special is his speed, his athleticism, accumulated with that power. But being bigger is not necessarily better, because it slows you down. It slows you down, and you got to carry that weight. That's a lot of oxygen being used, lactic acid buildup, shit like that. So Deontay Wilder between 210 and 225 is perfect for him. That's suitable for his frame. Also, like Callie just pointed out, the rest and the recouping. I watched Deontay Wilder spar for a week, and I saw him look great in sparring. I saw great movement. I saw everything. You know what I'm saying? Can't talk too much about it until after the fight. But I saw him looking great in sparring. But we went out to eat at a restaurant. And Champ enjoyed himself. He laughed, had a good time, ate some pecan pie. He rested up, came back, and that next day of sparring, it was different, bro. It was different. And he looked real fucking good, man. He even said it. He said, man, I feel strong today. And all the sparring partners were like, shit. Man, he looked he looked good before, but now he looked it better. Like, it was just crazy. So I'm like, okay, that's just what it is. So at the end of the day, I think that Robert Hellenius is an excellent fighter. I think that people are the haters are going to downplay Robert Hellenius in order to keep from giving Wilder credit for the victory. You know what I'm saying? In order to shit on him if he loses to Hellenius type of shit. But Hellenius knows Deontay Wilder. He's been in camp with Wilder several times. You know, Hellenius is a much better fighter than he is a sparring partner. Malik Scott, Deontay Wilder's lead trainer, told me that himself. Hellenius is a better fighter than he is a sparring. So they understand that, and they're looking for different looks to give Robert Hellenius. I believe Hellenius punches harder than Tyson Fury. The difference here is Hellenius doesn't have the size and reach of Tyson Fury. Hellenius is a big guy, but he's the same size, same height as Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury is ridiculous. He's 6'9". He has a long ass reach. You know what I'm saying? Hellenius doesn't have the defense that Tyson Fury has. He doesn't have the recovery that Tyson Fury has. So I understand people are gonna be worried, want to see Wilder's punch resistance, see how he looks when he getting hit and shit like that, because we know Fury pulled some fuck shit in that second fight. But I believe Deontay Wilder comes out here, he moves well, he does a lot of good feinting, some good jabs, and I believe he catches Robert Hellenius. I agree with y'all between 1 and 6. I don't think this fight goes to the second half of the fight. I think Wilder puts Hellenius away. Hellenius is a sucker for a right hand. I know Hellenius is going to be focused on Deontay Wilder's right hand. He's going to be looking for that. But with what I've seen from Deontay Wilder, disguising the right hand, disguising it, and you know, you're not going to be able to avoid it. You can't. You're not going to be able to avoid that shit for that long. You can't. Even if you're looking for it, I mean, a motherfucker can have a fucking shotgun, and you looking for it. You can put your guards up all you want to, but if a motherfucker shoots you with a shotgun, it's over for your arms. Whatever you put in front of that motherfucker to block, it's over for you. You're going to get caught with that shit eventually. So I think Deontay Wilder stops Robert Hellenius. I'm going to predict, my heart says 3. I'm going to ride with the 3. Third round knockout. Deontay Wilder stops Robert Hellenius. Highlight reel stoppage. And it's going to be the return of the king. You know what I'm saying? I see it going that way. Third round.
Did he call out Usyk or Fury after the fight?
I think he says he wants. I think he calls out everybody and says whoever wants can get it. But I think Usyk is the guy who he should fight next, because Usyk
gonna be there.
Yeah. Usyk says he's gonna be there. We'll see if he show up.
My boy Vitaly live in the Bronx. He used to, be on HBO, translate for Lomachenko and everybody that speaks the language. He's gonna be there. I told him, look, we can get you down there. You could translate right there. I told him. I said, we can get you right there. You can translate. Y'all can have a conversation right there. So, yeah.
I asked you guys a question. One question real quick. Would you rather see Wilder fight Usyk first and then fight Fury for all of it? For everything?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Me, I would personally, because I for one, I've always known. Listen, I've been interviewing Deontay Wilder since 2013. In one of my first interviews with him, I told him, I think you wash everybody. I think the only trouble you're going to have is with Vladimir Klitschko and Tyson Fury. And he agreed with me back then. And the reason why I thought those guys would give Wilder trouble, not that he can't beat those guys, but the reason why I thought, because those are big guys who know how to box and they have dirty tricks. Klitschko, remember, will grab somebody and push their head down to tire them out. He did that all the time. He got away with it. The refs let him get away with it all the time. Fury is 6'9". Okay, I knew Fury would beat Klitschko because Klitschko can't grab Fury and push his head down. Mm-hmm. Fury's too big, and Fury got a long reach. And he got that looping ass right hand. Even when you think you're backing up from it, that shit can hit you. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that those guys are big. You know what I'm saying? So those are going to be issues. The rest of these guys, I'm not worried about Usyk, bro. I'm not worried about Usyk. Usyk is an amazing boxer. He's a pound for pound type of guy. He can box his ass off. But
Anthony Joshua should have beat him if he would have continued to do what he was doing. He would have won that. He would have knocked him out, bro. He had Usyk tired, and then he didn't throw any punches.
Yeah, but Joshua a whole bitch though. He different. Joshua
never fuck with that guy ever, man. Ever. He had too many chances from me, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know you guys saw what I saw. Usyk was in trouble. Usyk was hurt. He hurt Usyk multiple times. The body shots were wearing Usyk down. When he was leaning on Usyk, Usyk was gassing. Usyk was sucking wind heavy. Like, Joshua, let your hands go. You got him. You can knock him out.
He ain't got enough.
Joshua put his hand in his pocket.
Yeah.
He ain't got enough chin to let his hands go.
Yeah. Joshua been shot since the Ruiz fight. He don't want to let his hands go. He afraid of getting countered. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother, the African sci-fi scholar in the super chat. Appreciate the love. Says salute 78 in the panel. 78 did Wilder's equilibrium seem healed from the ear damage when you saw him sparring. Yes, it did. However, we got to remember sparring is different because you're wearing headgear. You wearing headgear and you wearing bigger gloves. So we have to see how he looks if he gets hit. Like I'm worried about that left side. I don't like that. That left side is the side that.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Am I by myself? What the fuck just happened? That is weird. Well, Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm on 78's channel. What the hell just happened here? Is this YouTube with this weird shit?
Yo, they just pulled some bullshit, bro.
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea. They kicked me out of my own shit.
Yo, they did that to Stormy on my shit. For no reason.
Yeah, they just kicked me out of my own shit. But we can get by here anyway. But yeah, I think that the champ looked good, man. Sparring. He looked fast as fuck. I don't want to say too much. After the fight, I'll be able to talk more about it. But champ looked ready. He looked ready. You know what I'm saying? And he bring into the ring what he did in sparring and in training. It's going to be a problem for Robert Hellenius. Hellenius not going to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. But Drew, tell the people where they can find you, homie.
Oh, you already know what time it is. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, Bronx on deck. You find me here every morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Painful Excellence Podcast every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is not a boxing channel. All right, it's adult conversations and real life situations discussed with class, and we learn from each other. The general slid through last night. We talking about women going through the whole phase, man. We have fun over there, man. So y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'm gonna put the link in the description so y'all can all subscribe. This is the link right here. You know what I'm saying? We on the road to 1K. You know what I mean? It's a slow cook, man, but we have fun over there. We have a lot of fun over there, man. And thanks again for sliding through, General. That was real dope.
Man, I appreciate you for having me come through, bro. I enjoyed them type of conversation. That's my area where I never get bored. Sometimes I get bored with boxing, but real life shit never get boring. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
And make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, the Cali Enigma. I see they didn't kick them out of here too. You know what I'm saying? Crazy as hell, man. That's YouTube. But right now, go check out the homie KQKC Boxing.
Yep.
Who should be live right now. I'll catch y'all on the trail, man. We up out of here. Deuces.
Peace.
Peace.